Hello again, hypermobile humans, and welcome to Pilates for Hypermobility. My name is Nicole. If you are a hypermobile human who is trying to reduce subluxations and pain in your shoulders and neck, and you're working on upper thoracic mobility exercises, then here are 3 mistakes that you might be making that are keeping you from progressing your upper thoracic mobility. These are the type of things I talk about in my free Stability Starter series, and you can click the link in the description below if you want to check that out. Let's start by talking about where is the upper thoracic. Our thoracic spine goes from the bottom of our rib cage right to the base of our neck. So if you're working on that upper thoracic, it's the area, around your shoulder blades. Even if you're already mobile, we definitely want to maintain mobility in this area because this is where we breathe and we want our rib cage to remain mobile so we get the most amount of air that we can to support our systems. Now, the top 3 mistakes that I see with hypermobile humans who are trying to mobilize their upper thoracic are, number 3, using their neck instead of their spine. So using their cervical spine instead of their thoracic spine. One of the exercises we're often given is a cat and cow, right? To mobilize the whole spine. So we're rounding and doing all the things. And often, instead of using the upper back, right, mobilizing the thoracic spine, we are using our neck a little bit more. This doesn't have to work as much, right? The upper thoracic doesn't have to work as much because our body and our brain think that, oh, we're moving, but it's actually in the neck. So that's number 3. The number 2 mistake I see hypermobile humans making when they're trying to mobilize their upper thoracic spine is they're not including rotation and side bending in their mobilization exercises. Again, one of the exercises we often see is that cat and cow for mobilization, right? Flexion and extension of the back, or extension and flexion of the upper spine. But we're 3D creatures, and we also need to be able to side bend and rotate as well. Adding in those 2 dimensions are things I often see hypermobile humans miss when they're focusing and trying to work on increasing the mobility in their upper thoracic. Dun, 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 dun. Number 1 is that they are using their shoulders instead of their spine. So they're using their shoulder joints, moving around instead of their spine. So this looks like, for example, if they're going into a twist, they have their arms out. They're like, I'm twisting. Look at me. I'm twisting so far. Twisting so far. And it's actually the shoulder joints that are moving and not the spine. So those are the top 3 mistakes that I see hypermobile humans make when they're having trouble mobilizing their thoracic spine. I'll see you in the next video.